All right, let's do a little Cofield & Company instant reaction to a big news story. It's a betting story, so we're glad Von Tobel is here. Adam Hill is here. Oh, my God. If we could bet on elections, holy crap, we'd be freaking over the moon. And you know sports books would. Nevada can't do it. West Virginia's trying to take the first step. So what's breaking here? Nothing's official, right, John?
Yeah, so nothing's official. Well, one thing is official. West Virginia Lottery approved FanDuel Sportsbook's request to offer the 2020 presidential election betting. The issue becomes whether or not they can do it legally, because West Virginia's code has a passage in it that says, quote, "It shall be unlawful to bet or wager money or other things of value on any election held in this state." So I think the question becomes, held in this state, does that just mean local elections? Does that mean that anything on a federal level, like a presidential election, you can bet on? So maybe there's a loophole that they're trying to jump through here. So officially it's been approved by the lottery, but whether or not the state allows it is where I think you get into this gray area of what's going to happen or not.
What you're going to have is West Virginia will take like a head-to-head candidate versus candidate for the national election, and then they'll have state props, state by state, who wins each state. They won't be able to have West Virginia on the board. I'm sure they'll take that. And in the end, what it really is we have all this ability to take bets now. We have all this revenue-making opportunity and no sports. How can we make some money? This is how.
Wow. John, how big would this be for VSiN?
Oh, I think it'd be pretty big. I mean, in terms of analysis, we've talked about this before. Like handle, if this were nationwide, if it were Nevada, note that Nevada, remember, rejected a proposal to do this back in 2013. If this were to happen, the handle would be massive. And I think it would dwarf almost any sporting event. If you were to actually offer this Nevada, West Virginia, whatever it is, it'd be one of the biggest things. So I think for VSiN, it'd be massive. And selfishly, right, there's nothing really to talk about. So what's interesting is when you cover it, how you cover it from a perspective of not showing your political leanings one way or the other. And that's what I'm really interested in.
This, as I've got a Make America Great hat on my popper back there, this is a program director's, some of them, nightmare.
Right.
Like at VSiN, I don't know how they would handle it. Adam, you listen to a lot of radio. Oh, my God. This would be such amazing material, but who wants to let their host go off the deep end one way or the other?
Well, everyone should. I mean, you're putting people on the air because they have opinions and they express them.
Stick to sports.
Of course, there's going to be people. Yeah, of course. But there's no such thing in the world as sticking to sports. Sports is part of everything. Everything is part of sports. Like you really, if you're limiting people by their topics, it's so short-sighted. But there is a lot of people out there that feel like, hey, I don't really trust my host to do this, or I don't want to alienate some of the audience. You're alienating the audience when you have topics on anything, when you have opinions on anything. So why limit it there?
So do we have any idea what the process is, when this could actually be approved? I mean, obviously the goal would be soon because the presidential election is right around the corner.
I mean, I think this just comes down to how quick the West Virginia legal system moves, right? Because this is part of their thing. And I don't know if this is put at the forefront with everything that's happening. I would think right now I think it's a go, considering the West Virginia Lottery approved it, and you would think that the lottery had some sense of how the law and the code is written, what could be approved and what couldn't. So maybe I think Adam's right. We move forward. You see little head-to-head props for the candidates. You obviously see the states and who will win which state. Maybe a prop on, I don't know who wins as many states, whatever it is. But I think West Virginia is left off the board, like certain states leave off colleges. And I think you go forward. But I think according to the code, it's just leave everything West Virginia related off the board.
They'll props on electoral votes too, but what they really missed out on is the primaries and how, like Iowa, the caucuses could have been huge opportunities with all those candidates and the huge pool you could have had there. That's a real loss for West Virginia.
And remember what happened last time too, right? Probably a good prop. Will the presidential electee or whatever the verbiage is win the popular vote? Yes or no? Things like that. I mean, there'd probably be a lot of that you can choose from.
All right, guys. Yeah. There you go. For the Cofield & Company audience, a little CNC instant reaction. John Von Tobel, Cofield, Adam Hill. We'll see you next time.